Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Lagos, there was a wealthy man named Chief Adewale. He was known far and wide for his vast estates, luxurious cars, and grand mansions that gleamed under the Nigerian sun. Chief Adewale had only one son, Obina, who was spoiled by the finest education and all the comforts money could buy. Obina grew up believing that wealth and status were all that mattered in life. He had every material possession a young man could dream of: expensive clothes, a fast car, and a life free of any hardships. But despite all the luxuries, Obina felt an emptiness inside of him. The lavishness of his father's wealth did little to fill the void that lingered in his heart. Chief Adewale, concerned for his son, called him to his grand study one day. "Obina," he said with a deep sigh, "I have provided you with all that this world can offer, but I see that you are still troubled. You lack something far more valuable than gold or land, something that no amount of money can buy. I will send you on a journey, and through it, you will learn what is truly important in life." Obina, eager to prove himself capable, agreed. His father handed him a small leather pouch and instructed him to travel to the River of Wisdom, a mystical place deep in the heart of the Niger Delta. There, Chief Adewale said, "You will find the answers you seek." The journey begins. Obina set out on his journey, leaving behind the comforts of Lagos. His mind was full of questions. What was this River of Wisdom, and how could it help him find the meaning he was missing? He traveled for many days, passing through dense forests, crossing rivers, and climbing mountains. Along the way, he met various people who shared pieces of advice. One day, as he was resting by the side of a river, an old woman appeared from the trees. She wore a tattered dress and carried a basket of fish on her head. "Young man," she said, her voice soft yet firm, "where are you headed with such haste?" "I am on a journey to the River of Wisdom," Obina replied. "My father, the great Chief Adewale, sent me. I must find the answers to life's greatest questions." The old woman smiled knowingly. "Wisdom, my son, is not found in rushing. It is found in slowing down, listening, and observing. Sometimes the answers are right in front of us, but we are too blind to see them." Obina, eager to continue his journey, thanked the old woman and went on his way, but her words stayed with him. The River of Wisdom. After many weeks of travel, Obina finally reached the River of Wisdom. It was a magnificent sight, its waters shimmering with an ethereal glow. The river was wide, and its current flowed gently, as though it were carrying ancient secrets within it. But there was no one in sight. Obina sat at the riverbank, staring at the water. "How will I find the wisdom I seek?" he wondered aloud. As he sat there, a voice emerged from the river, as clear as a bell. "To find wisdom, you must first learn the art of humility." Obina was startled. "Who is speaking to me?" A figure appeared before him, clothed in robes of flowing blue and green, a figure that seemed to be made of the river itself. "I am the River of Wisdom," the figure said. "Many have come to me, seeking answers, but only those who come with open hearts and a willingness to listen find what they seek." "But I don't understand," Obina said. "I've come all this way. I thought wisdom was something I could simply take or receive." The River of Wisdom shook its head. "Wisdom is not something you can take, Obina. It must be earned. It is not about what you have, but about who you are and how you treat others. It is not about the wealth you accumulate, but about the richness of your heart." Obina thought deeply about the river's words. I have been so focused on gaining more and more, on becoming the best, the richest. I never thought about how I treated others. The river continued. Your wealth is not measured by what you own, but by the joy and peace you bring to others. Wisdom teaches that we must not seek to dominate or control, but to uplift, to serve, and to live in harmony with the world around us. The return home. With newfound clarity, Obina spent a few more days by the river, reflecting on the lessons he had learned. He realized that true wealth came from love, respect, and understanding. He understood now that his father's wealth could never fill the void in his heart, but compassion, humility, and kindness could. Obina made his way back to Lagos, but this time he walked with a new sense of purpose. When he returned, his father welcomed him home, but Chief Adewale could immediately see the change in his son. "My son," the chief said, "you have returned with something more valuable than any treasure I could have given you. What have you learned?" Obina looked at his father with a smile. "I have learned that wisdom comes not from what we have, but from what we give." True.